Hey, this is Madhuram, and today in this video, I'll help you understand how you can easily build a product line item schedule and forecast on a monthly and a quarterly and a yearly basis in Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud. So one of the challenges which I have is whenever a new account and opportunity is created and the sales team, they create the opportunity, there are certain products which they sell. Now, on the production side, and what I'm planning to do is I want to understand what's the schedule, and based on that, I have to plan the production, or I would like to check whether the product is available in the inventory, or whether I should make a new request for that particular product, right? So what I mean by that is this is the Salesforce view, and right now, if you see, this is one of the opportunity which is created by the sales team, and there are three products which are listed in this particular opportunity. So, which is the jumper cables, the motor, and the Duralast brake rotor, right? Now, for this particular three products which are tied to this particular opportunity, right now, what am I doing is I'm creating a simple Excel sheet. So this data is coming from Salesforce. I manually exported it, and right now what I'm planning is, I'm just adding the quantity, the and the revenue will be auto calculated, right? So right now what I see is, I'm making the changes based on that. The overall revenue and other columns are getting updated, but this is what I'm currently doing in sort of the process. Now, the challenge is this data is not going back in Salesforce, right? So this is the current Excel sheet which I'm using, and if I could do it in Salesforce, that would be much easier. So one of the way, how this can be achieved is using the Valorx Wave product. So what you see here is the Valorx Wave extension product, which is right away connected to your spreadsheet org. So this is the organization, the Salesforce org, which I'm using. And this is the home screen. And what I would like to do is to create the same similar spreadsheet experience into the Salesforce front end, right? So this is one of the matrix view. Now, this is the matrix feature which is available in the Valorx Wave extension and also the Wave embedded product. And right now, let me just quickly run the the application. So I'm working on the copper inducers opportunity. So I simply select that particular opportunity, and this data is coming directly from the Salesforce, right? Salesforce org. So one of the things which I see is the data which I have in my Excel sheet, and the data which is currently available in the CRM is completely different, right? And this is the latest updated data because everyone is working in Salesforce. So one of the things which I'll be doing is I'll be looking at the current order flow, and one of the line item schedule which I see is in March is where the customer is planning to do a factory shutdown. So I can simply drag and update the forecasting notes. And other thing is it doesn't make sense to deliver this many products at the customer's end, or else it will be piling up in the inventory, right? So what I'll be doing is I'll be reducing the quantity, but before reducing the quantity, I'll be talking to the customer and assuming that I have spoken to the customer. I'm just updating this quantity. So I'll be reducing this to 5. And similarly, the product revenue is also been updated. And once I do this, I just simply click save. And this data is now directly updated in Salesforce. If I did it in the Excel, the process is pretty tedious because here there is a lot of human intervention. Plus, there are multiple set of Excel copies which are being migrated in the org. So this is not the right way to do it. Instead of that, I'll prefer to do it in the Valorx Wave using the matrix feature. Now, how was this achievable, right? So I'm just going to the edit view. So what you get in the matrix feature is primarily the x-axis and y-axis. So what I mean by that is, if I go back to the report, right? So um, this is the x-axis. So x-axis is where I have listed the time frame. So January, February, March, and then quarter. And this particular is the y-axis where I have listed all the products, right? So similar experience I can do it with the within Salesforce. So if you look here, here we can configure it by the y-axis and the x-axis. So y-axis is where I'm selecting the opportunity product, and x-axis is where I can clearly add the particular line item schedule based on the schedule date. So this can be based on the monthly time frame, right? So once I do it, it's pretty easy. I can configure my overall layout. I can have a detailed data view. I can configure the other inputs. So here is where I want to see a telescope forecast. I want to forecast by the telescope, not a straight line. Basically what it means is I want to see the forecast for the next 3 months, then club three months into 3 quarters, and then club it into years, right? So this is the telescoping which I'm doing, and I'm trying to forecast. And after that, I can also simplify my configuration. So this is for the business user, wherein which fields do I need to show and do I need to configure, so that if I can share this, it becomes much easier to see how they interact with that particular app. So if you remember, this is where I typed in my particular opportunity, and this was the starting screen, and that's how I was able to start it, right? So you can you can very easily do this sort of configuration for your business users. And there are also additional display options. These are more advanced feature which is not required if you're trying to simply want to transfer your particular Excel sheet, Salesforce reports to Salesforce and use it directly, right? So these are some more of the UI configurations or UI polishing which you can do. And also you have got full control. So whenever you create it, you get all the access in terms of who can access this report or who can access this matrix, and based on that you can share it, right? So the entire configuration is pretty easy. You select the table, or you select what you want on the y-axis and x-axis based on the particular objects, and select your existing data. You configure the data, you select which timeline, followed by the filters which you need to prompt the user in terms of which data or which opportunity or which account he wants to look at. And once you click save, the entire configuration is saved, and then you can run this particular. So once you do this, again, I'm just going back to my opportunity, and this is the particular opportunity wherein I have updated the forecasting notes for the month of March. And yeah, I think this is much easier and much faster. And one other thing which I can do is I can analyze my data furthermore by freezing the columns. So that way I know which product is going to be delivered, and I can plan the product line item schedule very effectively and very efficiently on Salesforce right away, right? So that's it. I hope you learned something new. And if you would like to access this, just visit our website, valorx.com, and head over to products. So this is the Wave product which I showcased you. This product is available for free. You can start with it right away. How you can get started is just simply enter your email and click the Get Wave button, and you will be taken to the App Store, where you have to simply install the app and start using it. Okay. So I hope you learned something new, and I'll be back with the next video. So talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.